G'day everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. It's been a while since I have played this. We did Devil May Cry, went through all that, and I've been recording something else that isn't up on the channel just yet. So, yeah, had a bit on. Anyway, we're going to continue on, and hopefully today we'll get, hopefully past Lothric. So, that's probably another episode or two away, so get a little bit done today, hopefully. Then end up in the profane capital and stuff like that. Hell, I might see if I can knock out a couple of areas today. Where are they? I knew there's a couple of these things around here. By a couple, there's a fair bit. Like that one there. Oh, if I could lock onto it, that'd be awesome. There we go. Got another one behind me, I believe. Bad bitch. Alrighty, that's done. Let's grab some dung. Yay us. And all of these will come to life, so make sure you deal with them appropriately. In other words, sword to head. And if you're running the same sword as me, well, you shouldn't have too much of an issue with them. Grab that, and it's just some more dung. Pretty much everything here is dung, so you know, don't get too excited for all the items that you see. There is some ashes here, I believe. So, how did I miss that? Again, yeah, there is some ashes here, so make sure we get them. It doesn't really matter, they don't provide anything exciting anyway, from what I can remember anyway. Anyway, it's just to our left here. There we go. I'm gonna go to this. As you can see, I still got 28,000 souls. I haven't bothered to shit, mind blank. I haven't bothered to use them. He would have Onion Bro normally. If you're doing his quest line, he'd be here making some Estus soup, which we just ate, and he'd have a little talking moment. But as you can tell, we are not doing Onion Bro's questline because he's not there. Okay, so from here we want to go straight across and we want to stick under here. The reason so, we have this guy here for starters, Silver Knight. I can't remember if there's one over there or if you're meant to drag him, so we'll drag this guy here. And as I said, you want to try and whoops. Sorry, I was actually reading a text message instead of paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, so we got a large Titanite shard and Divine Blessing. These guys are pretty similar to the Black Knights. You can get behind them, backstab them and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so feel free to drag that knight over here and fight him here as well, away from the cover of, away from the bow that's getting shot at you from over here. Now here we've got a few things that's going to happen. First, don't know if it's an NPC summon coming up because I don't have an ember. I can't remember if it works that way or not. We're about to find out. Nonetheless, there are dogs, and they are always there. Doesn't matter if you're embered or not. Bad puppies. They should be dealt with. As you can see, we're getting shot with magic over there. You can see his eyes. So we're going to go and take that out in a second. So what you do is you just move side to side, trying to avoid them as best as possible. There should be more dogs. Oh, there they are. Oh, we just smacked him on the head as he come flying in too, so that was handy. And we've got a few more of them on the stairs there, as you can see, but there's a dog just behind here. So what we want to do is run here and see if we can hit him. That is not how you want to do it. Feel free to roll away down here just to get away from the magic fire, and then take him out. Alright, from here we can pretty much just run over this way. And we'll just start to take out these guys Just side to side action will do the trick here. Good dodge there, and now we've got this guy. And we'll smack him on the head. Done and dusted. And we'll pick this item up. Large Titanite shard. I don't know if there's anything else here. No, there's not. Alright, so basically, this is a shortcut back to the bonfire. So we go over this, I think. Yeah. So you open this, and if you were to cross over, you'd go just over there, and you'd be back at the bonfire. As you can see, you'd have to wait for these guys to pass, and I'm pretty sure more come out as well from in there. But we're doing pretty well, so we're not going to bother going to the bonfire. If you are needing heals and so on like that, I suggest going and doing it right now, maybe spending your souls if you need to. You know, we've got nothing here. I don't think there's anything here. Can't remember exactly. No. Alright, so up the stairs we go. And we want to go left, not in there. Don't go in there. Make sure you've got some health, because when you take this drop, it's going to hurt a little bit. You know, pick this item up, large Titanite shard. And then up the ladder. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And people that have played Dark Souls 1, this is going to be a little bit of memory for you. Well, not yet actually, I lied. Where's that mage out? There it is. Pop that. Alright, so I'm going to quickly heal. Going to use this, kill this guy. And then as you can see, look at all them. Oof, I forgot about you. So the reason we don't go through the door in there is because all these guys would ambush us, obviously. And we don't want that. That hurt a lot, actually, wow. And we're just gonna try and survive this. Again, remember to keep the health on and we'll be good to go. There's one guy here. Oh, I was expecting to actually hit him before he traded with us, but never mind. And then from here, don't think there's anything else. We pick this up. The reason we did it that way, as I said, you would have got ambushed by all those guys, and when you went to pick that up, the one up there would have fallen on top of you. But we dealt with him first, and therefore he's not going to fall on top of us. And then from here, we have an item. I'm going to pick that item up. Soul of a Weary Warrior. And this is where it can get a bit tricky. Now we have a dancer with a scythe. This bitch is strong. So we're going to hit her with the backstab, and she should be dead. Excellente. Alright, and now as you can see we've got another one. Try and avoid that as best as you can. I'm going to heal up here because a good combo on these motherfuckers from these guys, and they will pretty much fuck your day up. Alright, and that's them dealt with. Pontif Knight Leggings, very nice. As you can see here, if we were to drop down, there is an item just there. We've got dancers there, we've got fire keeper people there. Fire witches, not keepers, sorry. And then here, if I was embedded up, there'd be a summon there. And possibly one there, plus whatever you've got here. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that just yet. That's the boss, by the way. Don't go in there. Alright, so there was nothing here. I was just making sure of that. Sorry, guys. Got the item there, obviously, but we have two witch people. Right here. I don't know how they missed me. I got a bit lucky and slipped between both of them there. We got an ember. Very nice. And then, of course, we've got these gates, which you wouldn't actually know about just yet. We've got the fire witch there, as you can see. We're going to go around this way. And we're just going to grab this Soul of a Weary Warrior. Ooh, stumbled on my words there. And then, don't mind that. And then from here, we are going to go back to this bonfire. And there it is again, don't worry about that. Okay, and we're gonna rest here. We've pretty much done everything we need to. We're just gonna wrap up the last couple of things before tackling the boss. Done that, we've done that, done that, done that. Okay, so from here we're gonna go across, and as you can see, that's the shortcut we opened up there. We opened that door up, and you just come up these stairs and go to there again. We're gonna go this way. Where we've got this guy here, and we're gonna go and pick this item up, drop down on him. As you can see, you do a hell of a lot more damage when you do the drop on him. It's very nice. Soul Weary Warrior, and he's also dropped something. How nice of him. Fire Witch Leggings. From here, you're gonna have a couple of dances occasionally. Because that's open, you're gonna have your ghostly people, witches people, I don't know what the fuck you want to call them, that can come through as well. So that's one dealt with, remember? And you'd get them. Let's deal with this guy real quick. Thank you. And this person will indeed come after you, as you can see there. So we're gonna stand behind this because that thing will just keep spitting shit at us. And we want... Come here, would ya? Oh. Basically, you want to try and get this one over here. That way we don't have to fight. Actually, the rest seem to be gone, so we might be right here. We'll have a crack. If we die, we die. Alright, let's start with it. Last time I shard. Basically, you just want to make sure that these guys have indeed walked out. And, you're not going to be fighting two dancers and a fire witch. That was a lightning gem, as you just saw there. We're going to hit this, and that opens up, and we're going to get the magic clutch ring. Yay for us. There's nothing needed like here. We don't need to drop down. What we want to do, though, before we go and fight this boss, I'm going to reset ourselves again in a second, but we're going to go through here. Up here, there should be that one. Hopefully we can get this guy before the Scythe one notices us. Yep, we're safe there. And we're just going to hit them. And down we go. Thank you. The reason we're going to drop down is so we can get that other item. This person might turn around. No, we're doing pretty good. Okay. So we're going to drop down here. Yeah, make sure you got health, otherwise you're going to die. And Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. We'll have a look at that in a second. And now we're going to go back to the bonfire, and again, everything's going to reset. But what we want to do basically is spend our souls and prepare for the boss fight. This boss fight can be difficult. I don't know if I'm going to do it first shot. Let's have a look. Got 17, so we're flying through this still. I keep thinking that's where the entrance is, but it's not. We're going to come up here. We're going to quickly spend our souls. Travel. Firelink Shrine. Now this guy is quite a fast fighter. That was the boss we're about to fight, and the sword we are using is probably not the best choice to get attacks in, because you're only going to get 1 or 2 attacks in, right? The fire... Okay, so what we're going to do first is go and give the ashes to her.
Gracious, let Iona.
And then purchase. Again, I'm not entirely sure what that even gives you, to be honest. Aswulnir's crown and so on, so on. Undead Legion armor. If you want to look like an Abyss Watcher or something like that. So that's what that is. Alright, let's have a look at the items we've got real quick. That's inventory. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn, greatly boost miracles. Okay, so there you go. If you're a miracle user, that is something that you'd probably want to keep an eye on and possibly use. We don't have any coals, I don't think. As far as I know, we don't have any Estus or undead bone shards. Nope. Okay, if you've got any souls like this, use them up. Four. And we got 5 Soul of the Weary Warriors. Very nice.
Welcome, speak.
And then we're going to level up.
Well, then taken them.
How many are we gonna get? 2, 5, probably 3 levels out of this. What have we got going here? 41, 8, Right, we're just gonna continue to bump this up. Very nice.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
May the flames guide thee. Okay, now we're gonna go over here. I don't remember how many Twinkling Titanite I have, but if I have enough, we will upgrade this sword again. Make sure we don't have any of them. Yep. We don't have any coal. Nice. Reinforced weapon. Okay, so we need 8 for that. Twinkling Titanite. I don't know. Like, I do want to try and get the Fume Ultra Greatsword going at some stage, but like, I feel like it's just not worth the effort we can go through. It's 50 strength. We will get there eventually because that's what I'm aiming for, about 50 strength. We can't upgrade that anyway. We'll think about it. I'll continue to think about it. Alright, so basically what we want to do now is go back here. And now we're going to go and tackle the boss. So we're going to go to Church of what was that? Your Shaka? Again, if you have even the 8,000 souls that I've got, if you're worried about them, feel free to use... where are they? Homeward Bones. You can pop them in the middle of a boss fight and that'll take you to a bonfire and you won't lose your souls. So that's always something you need to remember, that you do have ways out of a boss fight most of the time. Anyway, we're going to go this way. These guys should walk out. We're actually going to give them a few minutes. As you can see, them two walking, and we should have a Fire Witch and... come on. A couple of dancers. Okay, the Fire Witch actually hasn't moved, it's still there. Anyway, we're going to drop down on this guy. Just like last time, we're going to smack him. Lovely. Keep an eye out for the witch people like normal. Seems we've gotten past them. Basically we want to give these guys a hiding. Nice. That's done. We've taken no damage so far, which is good. The reason I haven't embered up yet is because of these two people here we're gonna fight. Like, obviously we want to save all our health for the boss. Pontif Knight, curved sword. We're gonna actually go and kill this person, so we have time to do what we need to do. For example, if we want to summon anyone, we have time and don't have to worry about this bitch coming in and fucking wrecking us. So on, so on, so on. That's dusted, so now we are going to pop an ember. The 18 we've got, so we're looking pretty comfortable right now. Our health is now right up, and we should start seeing some summoning signs around here. Okay, so here's one, sorry. So we've got Black Hair and Godheart again. I'm pretty sure we should have I believe it's Henri. Henri of Astora. So again, let's summon Henri up. Is this... okay, so this is just an NPC. Faith Seed, apparently that NPC is called. I'm probably just going to stick with Henri. Don't know if we really need to go Godheart as well. I mean, of course you can. Like, you know what, we'll do it just for the sake of doing it. There will be more health on the boss that way, but we've got a little bit more people, I suppose. As I said, there are certain bosses you do not want to summon even if you've got NPCs, even if you can. And that is... the main one I'm talking about is... yes. Is in a DLC that we will touch on eventually, but right now we don't need to. Right, let's traverse the fog. And here we've got Pontif Sulyvahn. Again, he is pretty damn difficult. He's quick, and his moves can be hard to judge sometimes. Have your shield ready. For example, that is why, because he does not give no fucks. He will lunge at you, no worries whatsoever. Now you can parry him, I believe. I'm a terrible parry person, so I'd suggest if you are going to do that. Ow. As you can see there, he can be quite relentless. Keep your distance if need be. He will flog the shit out of these NPCs. Get in there. Let's get some attacks on him. He will split in half, like so. Get out of here. We actually want to get out of here now. So now he's gone into his like second phase where he will do exactly what you were about to see here. We've actually got him in a really nice position here, so now get out of here. Otherwise that happens. Get some health into us. And we want to get attacks on him, like right now. Otherwise, come down here. We've just about taken his other side out, like we have actually. So now we're just going to hit the attacks. As you can see here, 2 is probably a bit much for him. 1 still doesn't matter. Right, okay, we can end this here. And it's over. That was a very easy run. Sometimes he is not that easy, trust me. Soul of Pontif Sulyvahn done. And there's our bonfire. We're not actually done in Irithyll yet. This is just like a halfway boss sort of thing. And now we're going to rest at the bonfire, obviously. As you can see, Arnry and Godhard are gone. They've done their duty and we thank them for it. Alright, so we've got a little bit of time still to kill. Let me think what we can do here. We could probably open up the shortcut from just out here. Don't really know why it's there, it's not really necessary. And this is a PvP area, as you can see here too. We have some crystal lizards. Got that one. Normally I don't get both of them. Like so, I didn't get both of them there. Bonfire, I believe will bring them back eventually, so feel free to just try and refresh it as much as possible until the other one comes back if you don't get them both. And again, this is a PvP area, so if you're embered, it's not unusual to get invaded around here. Invaded or just straight up, whatever. People fight a lot here. We don't want to run straight through that, by the way. What we want to do is basically stick to the sides, because you're going to have fire getting shot at you from above. And we're going to deal with that soon. What we're going to do first is go this direction. I think it's this way, I can't remember which order we go. I opened it this way. Alright, from here we've got a couple items to pick up after we've got the witches to deal with here, like these. I should figure out what their real name is, so I don't call them just witch in case they aren't. Would you look at that? So we've been invaded by Aldrich Faithful. Oof. And again, as I said, it's not unusual to be invaded by people around here. Man, he's gonna heal, what a bitch. I say that, but I would have healed too, so. Using some interesting weapon choices, I like it. Oh, come on, that was a direct hit. Feels like you're saying the same thing. I haven't actually fought someone like this. This is interesting. Doesn't like you to heal, that's for sure. Right, if we can hit him here. I don't know why we didn't. That was definitely a hit. Well, you gotta love the lag in this sort of thing. I guess it's lag, I don't really know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a clean connection with people like this. See, look at that, I was miles away just there. Anyway, he's dead. Eat shit. Heal up. That's done and dusted. Alright, now we're gonna go and finish off what we started over here. Now we killed that one. This guy here, dealt with. Side to side like usual. Dealt with. Dark Serpentstone Ring, I think that's it. Something like that, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like... Okay, so we've been invaded by Aldrich's Faithful again. So the second time around. I don't think we've got a Covenant on. No, we don't. Okay, well... That's annoying, but nevertheless, we will stay here and wait for him. Or what we could do, actually, is we could go this way. Providing, hopefully, he doesn't sneak up on us from behind and attack us. And we'll meet him at the arena. The reason I suggest the arena is because if you die, like this guy has done here, he's waited for us at the arena. And again, the reason I have suggested this is because if you die, the bonfire's just there, you know? You! Alright. What's he up to? How do we want to handle this? Interesting weapon choice, I like it actually. Okay. He's cautious, he knows this weapon's gonna hurt if it hits him. Not too sure how to handle this, to be honest. Oh, come on, that was a backstab apparently. That's a lot of damage too, like, wow. It annoys me that he's pretty much catching these. I'm not going to bother healing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him, to be honest. We could go with the whole... There we go. Interesting weapon style. I liked it. Probably should have went with the block a little more, but he was all about the counter. As you can see there, he waited for me to attack and then went about trying to attack me. So it gets a bit difficult. Big weapons like that, they can be pretty easy to dodge too, so something a bit quicker probably wouldn't hurt what we're trying to do. If like what we're trying to do there anyway. Not necessarily what we're trying to do in the PvE content. As you can see here, the Crystal Lizard's back. And we're going to get that, nice. And that's another Twinkling Titanite. So that's another 2 Twinkling for us. So I think we had 2 already, so that's 4. That means we're halfway to the next level of leveling this sword up. And then I think it goes to a Titanite slab, if I'm correct. If I can remember correctly, that's what I mean. Okay, so we're going to go back here since we've been invaded twice now. And we're going to go here to this little doorway. So let me check the time in case the timer's about to go off. I'll quickly turn it off, which it is, so don't worry about that. There we go. That way we won't get buzzed at towards the end here. So basically we've got them guys there to deal with. That opens up the door to the bonfire, I suppose, elevator, I don't know. We know I'll go grab it real quick anyway. Last Titanite shard. Feel free to finish these guys first if you want to wreck the shit out of the three or four that are throwing fireballs at you. They can be quite annoying, so I don't blame you if that's what you want to do. You don't actually open the door from that way first, so He took that like a boss. Didn't expect him to hit me from there, to be honest. Obviously the fatties are the ones that have the most health, therefore, and the taller ones have like the second amount of health, and then the real small ones have the least amount of health. Alright, that's done. We're going to go this way. Now, obviously you don't have to deal with them. You can just run in here and just let them shoot fire at you the whole time until you get in here. Nothing there, nothing there. This is... Come on. No, we don't want that. Okay. For some reason I thought you could use that. Anyway, if you press it, like get on this, you can go down obviously, and it takes you back to the bonfire. We're going to use it in a sec, because what I'll do is, when I wrap this episode up, we'll go back to Firelink Shrine and level up the few more times that we can. So first we're going to go this way. And there is something around here. I think it's a crystal lizard. Sounds like it, yep. And thank you for not moving at all. And we got a simple gem out of it. And now if we go across the other side, I believe it might be a mimic. I reckon it could be. Obviously with a mimic, probably you want to be full health. In case it does grab you and chews on your head. You want to try and have as much health as possible so it doesn't kill you instantly. I don't know if it'd kill me instantly. It'd get pretty close. It wouldn't kill me instantly if I was embered, I can tell you that much. But I'm not going to bother embering. And here's the mimic, as you can see, Chain is facing us. I'm going to hit him with the heavies. Alright, and now we're going to go with the normals for the second. And we're going to smack him a couple of times. Oh, and we're about to find out if he can kill us in one shot. Indeed he can. Alright, well, I got greedy, went for the third swing, should have went with two and then backed out of there. I know better than that, and yet I still did it. Anyway, we're going to kill him this time. We've unlocked the elevator bit now, so we'll be able to use that. We won't have to go around, so that is why we unlocked that first and then go down there. And then go and fight him. Is it there? There it is. Pull lever. And as you can see there, it's actually quite difficult to tell that it is an elevator because it's a pillar. Definitely need a drink of water, I can tell you that much. I'll have to grab one before I start the next episode. Alright, so again, we're going to go across, and this time we're not going to get greedy. Pick your souls up on the way. Good thing is, there's no danger along here, so you're not going to lose your souls if you do die to him. Right. Yeah, sneaky bastard. Right, I thought he was going to jump off the edge there. Right. Alright, we've finished him here. Oh, I missed the attack and I thought I was going to get hit again. Anyway, he's dealt with. We're going to grab this. Golden Ritual Spear. We'll have a quick look at it. I can't remember what it is exactly, but I don't think it's anything special. Golden Ritual Spear, aka Steady Chan. It's an E and a D in Strength and Dexterity. It's a B in Faith, so if you are a Faith wielder, then it's probably not too bad for you. A Ritual Spear presented to Dark Moon Knights before Sulyvahn claimed the title of Pontif. Can also be used as a staff. Sorceries casting this weapon channel the wielder's faith. There you go. So you could probably use it as maybe a mix sort of, well, you'll be able to use magic as well as faiths with that. Well, not faiths, miracles. So pretty handy weapon if you're going to try and use sorceries as well. So I don't know, feel free to muck around with it if you want to give it a test out and see how you go for it. I'm sure there's a bit of information out on the web about it if you wanted to know more about it as well. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up, and next episode we'll continue along with a few tough, what would you call them? Got a few tough challenges coming up. I might even go and fact, I reckon I've already got it. Let's have a quick look. Alright, so might even put some points into I think it's sorcery or intelligent or whatever it is. I don't know, it's one of them. And see if I can get a fireball spell, so we'll use pyromancy. The reason I want to do that is there are a few things coming up that we could definitely use it on. So I'll have a look and we'll find out next episode. So stay tuned for the next episode of Dark Souls 3, guys, and I'll see you around, catches.